1 2 knock knock. It's Monday, so you know what that means. It's time for the best wrestling you could watch to start your week. It's Mammoth Monday. I'm your host Tom, and I'm joined as always by
21st Century Fool Tom. How are you?
I mean, I'm great. You and I were members of the board, the most dominant faction in Bad Elephant Wrestling. I'm your digital heavyweight champion, and we run this shit, so I'm great. Every time we start this stream, I'm great. Wouldn't you agree?
You certainly are what you say you are, Tom.
Hello, Thunder Bandit. Good to see you in the chat. BEW World Heavyweight Champion, Dimensional Darkrai right there. How you doing, buddy? We got a great night for you. This is going to be a series of number one contender matches so that we are going to lock in all the challenges to our current standing champions. The 21st Century Fool, what are we opening with?
That's right, Tom. It is an action-packed Monday. We've got number one contenders all over the board, and we are starting with the women's number one contender, and it's between Princess Daisy and the wrestler who made their debut last week in stunning fashion, actually beating the champion. It's Lady D.
Hell yes. Princess Daisy has been on quite a run recently, so much so that they have elevated themselves to, the highest point of the women's division. And Lady D, as you said, pinned the women's champion last week. So I think these are, these have to be the two top contenders at the moment. And I think the best way to address that is let them fight it out for the right to face producer Becca.
I absolutely agree, Tom. There's no better way than to see who should take on the champion than a absolute barn burner in the ring. And I think these two are going to leave nothing to chance and bring their A game. I can't wait to see it.
Hell yeah.
Gnome Church.
Jake.
Driving home, but still here. Great to have you here.
We appreciate you making us your ride home entertainment. And I agree with everything you just said, 21st Century Fool. To quote Gareth Edwards' Godzilla, let them fight. And we're going to see who's going to go toe-to-toe with Becca at our next premium Twitch event. I'm excited. Are you excited? You want to preview the other matches we got tonight, 21st Century Fool?
Oh, you want me? Oh, we're not yielding the lily here, are we?
Let's tease them.
We have got a boatload. We have Jake and Spider-Cat facing off in a steel cage for a shot at the Sparkling Ice title and the current holder Fish Knight.
Our boy.
We've got JB from Game Corp and the Retro King himself, Josh Yeager, going one-on-one in a no-holds-barred. That's going to be great match to see which one of them will take on Thunder Bandit, who's here in the chat, our BEW champion. You can't forget, as Lady D makes her entrance, that we have a Hell in a Cell between not one, not two, but three tag teams. It's the Bad Dudes, J-Bo and Gilgs, taking on the Wario Bros and Eggendorf. That is going to be something. That is going to be absolute chaos, Tom.
Anarchy amongst antagonists is what I call it. The bad dudes, the bad Marios, and the bad guys of their respective franchises going head to head. I'm very excited for that contest. Fish Knight, thank you for joining us. And as I mentioned, yes, we're going to have Spider-Cat. We're going to have Jake. I am sure that Spider-Cat is going to make the board proud. We've got my digital heavyweight championship, but I think Spider-Cat would do pretty well to take that Sparkling Ice title off of Fish Knight, but we're only going to find out if he can beat Jake tonight. Which contenders do you think would be the most exciting to see across all of these matches, 21st Century Fool?
Well, let us know in the chat as well, because we always love your opinion. This one, it's all number one contenders, Tom. So, I don't want to say there are no losers as far as who comes out on top, but really all of these competitors are absolutely incredible in their own right, and all of them have, except for J-Bo and Gilgs and everyone in the tag teams, they have a 50-50 shot.
True. What I would love to see is just Spider Cat winning and beating Fish Knight, because the board needs more gold. So, Fish Knight, you better be on watch. The board, we think you're getting a little too powerful. We can't have that. Can't have you running wild on us. So maybe Spider Cat has to take it to you. And I'm very excited for that steel cage match, because Jake is going to be locked inside with Spider Cat. No escape. 21st Century Fool. No escape.
I mean, two competitors that are well known for throwing their weight and the leather around in the ring, and now trapped in a steel cage. That one's gonna be pretty epic.
Hell yes.
And then you got, speaking of power, you've got JB, arguably the strongest member of Game Corp, taking on the Retro King, Josh Yeager, and his Power Glove.
Hell yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that match is not in a steel cage, because I would be afraid they would just knock it down.
But you know,
instead,
Josh
they're
is
in
always
a
concerned.
no-holds-barred match.
Yeah, Josh is always concerned about illegal moves in his matches. He's always complaining about pile drivers and other illegal moves. So no holds are barred. He can do whatever he wants to JB. JB can do whatever he wants to Josh. And all that matters is that somebody wins.
We did see Josh pull out a pile driver the other night, so maybe he was just warming that up for this no-holds-barred match.
It's possible. It's possible. Lady D already using her height to get an advantage on Daisy.
Goodness. I mean, what? Is she in heels? Why is that necessary?
It looks good. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just...
you're not wrong, but like...
Listen, 21st Century Fool, when the fit is on point, you just got to go with it, all right? And, I wonder if Daisy's going to be able to fit into her wrestling gloves after this mangling of her fingers. Is Lady D wearing a romper? No. Wearing baggy pants in place of her dress. You know, it's hard to wrestle in a dress, so got some athletically appropriate pants to emulate her Resident Evil 8 outfit. Off the ropes.
Wrestling and wrestling was
look at this, a West
era.
Coast pop. One. Oh.
No. Reversal.
One. Oh. Oh, and it's broken.
Wow.
What a sequence. And
so
making
his press, which just looks
biting her
ridiculous with the height. Well, we saw that last match from Lady D as well.
I guess it's just so unorthodox. I'm not used to it yet. And here it is, my favorite move. Airplane, spin.
Airplane, leg scissors takedown.
Oh.
Little standing shooting star. Princess Daisy trying to pull out every... Oh, look out here.
Uh-oh. Into an armbar, and Lady D saying, nah.
Powering straight out of it. Wow.
Now Lady D taking a powder.
Uh-oh. Oh, look out. Uh-oh. This is not what you want to do with Lady D in the ring.
I can see why Josh likes Daisy so much, because like this competitor, Josh loves to gloat, and is this it? 21st Century Fool.
I think that might be it. My goodness.
2, and a kick out.
Woo.
Now, we've already seen Lady D defeat Producer Becca, but Daisy has been involved in a number of contests alongside Producer Becca. I think there is a very good competitive edge in both of these options, going for the pin.
Absolutely ran her down from behind and managing to kick out at the last second, but how things have turned very quickly. I mean, Daisy started this match off so well, and Lady D got about 2 moves in, and that last pin was about a quarter of a second away from being the end of the match. So
elegant jumping senton, though, from Princess Daisy, taking this contest to the outside, and a nice DDT. Again, Fish Knight even calling it out in the chat. Daisy's putting on some serious moves right now. Here we go. Jake with a question for us. 21st Century Fool, what has he got to say?
You know the guy that Ace Ventura fights in Ace Ventura 2, the one that calls him White Devil? Daisy reminds me of that guy. Is it
Interesting.
due to the size? That's actually Tommy Davidson in that movie, the comedian from In Living Color, if I'm not mistaken.
I've never seen
He's like the little guy in the backpack. Is that who you're talking about? Who throws the spears at him? Gnome Church? Because if so, I'm pretty sure that's I'm pretty sure that's Tommy Davidson from In Living Color.
Huh. Which Ace Ventura has him coming out of the rhino?
That's the second one.
Oh, then I have seen that one. Okay. Standing shooting star. Here we go. 1, 2. Lady D kicks out.
Just a 2.
The character, though, not the actor. Gotcha.
Yes. Well, I mean, I do know who you're talking about. Just the fun fact. I always found it interesting that it was Tom.
Oh!
Oh, look out.
Wait.
What?
What's happening? Oh!
no.
Lady D immediately getting the advantage after Daisy seemed to have this in the bag.
Just had her set up, and that was it. And then the lights went out, and now I think Daisy's lights might be out.
Super Dark Joker in the chat. What up? Good to see you. We do not have you booked tonight. You had a great debut. We're, got a stacked card, but we're welcome to have you hanging out. Super Dark Joker, I think, made a real statement for the future of BEW. We have another just incredible competitor in the men's division.
Oh, absolutely. That was a very, very well done debut. Impressive on just about all fronts in that match. So.
And as Super Dark Joker said in the chat last week, they have their eyes set on gold.
Oh.
No worries, going for a big cutter there. 2.
A 360 and 2, and I thought it was over. And now it's Lady D back up. Oh no, look out.
If Lady D hadn't teleported, do you think that Daisy would have won this match?
Oh, this match was over. This match was absolutely over if Lady D did not reach into her mystical, supernatural bag of tricks and turn things around.
I thought for a second that maybe one of Lady D's daughters were going to be running down to ringside to save her.
Oh, that's a good point, too.
Lady D's
got the... wow.
What?
Look out.
Oh! What the hell was that?
Well, that's what happens when you try to drop kick an 11-foot tall,
True.
Vampire woman.
True. Big top rope maneuver there. And
coup de grace in heels?
It's basically murder.
Right? Look out, though.
2.
Hurricane Rana.
Love it. Up to 2 count. Super Dark Joker, I'm looking for gold, but before I get gold, I want to put people on notice. Interesting. So to Super Dark Joker, clearly intending to run roughshod over our roster here. We'll have to see.
I mean, I was going to say, I think that first match absolutely put people on notice. If not, nobody was paying attention. I certainly was. Big boot to Daisy, and she is down again, and this could be trouble. There's that big running forearm to the back of the head, and I think that's it.
I think Daisy is done. 1, 2.
No!
Wow.
Digging deep!
The perseverance from Princess Daisy. I mean, she's not the princess of the Sarasa Kingdom for nothing. And Lady D taking a boo. Take a boo there for the audience.
That is very Dark Joker. I believe there is another wrestler or two on the roster who is also very fond of those.
Oh, my best friend, Metroid Mike?
Your absolute best friend, Tom.
Maybe Dark Joker could be an asset to the board. Maybe the board could have Dark Joker beat the shit out of Metroid Mike. I think that's possible.
Speaking of beating the you-know-what out of people, I don't know if anyone is surprised, but Lady D coming out on top.
And now we have a #1 contender for Producer Becca, a wrestler who has already pinned Producer Becca. Is Becca's reign about to be cut short? 21st century.
It may very well be. I mean, that's got to be what's on Producer Becca's mind, because you just watch somebody make a debut, walk in, beat yourself in a non-title match, fight their way up for a number one contendership shot, and then I mean, I don't want to make comparisons to other wrestlers on the roster, but Lady D looks unbeatable at the moment.
True. Not since Harnage have we seen a menace this concerning. We'll have to see what happens as we get towards our next premium Twitch event. But up next, we have a steel cage match to figure out who Fish Knight's next opponent is. 21st Century Fool. You want to break it down?
Boy, well, like I said, it is two wrestlers who know their way around the ring. They have been in some very high-level matches, and they both love just to, like, literally fight it out.
Yes.
So, I mean, this one is just going to be, I hate to borrow a term from some other commentator, but this one is going to be a slobber knocker.
Absolutely.
I mean, thankfully, we're gonna try that one more time. Little technical difficulties on the.
You didn't have to call it out. You didn't have to call it out. They're not even on the ring. But go ahead, acknowledge my mistake and go forward. 21st Century Fool. I was gonna say. I'm gonna dock you some pay for that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, thank goodness they're trapped in a steel cage, and then the steel cage wasn't there.
I'm gonna put you in a steel cage. Go back to kayfabe now, please.
Sure. Yes. Absolutely. I mean, let's talk about Jake first, since now we got to go back. It's me.
It's Gnome Church. It's our boy. Absolutely.
I mean, it's Jake, who has, won Money in the Bank. He drives a tank.
He's been a tag team champion on many occasions.
Absolutely, he's part of one of the most renowned factions in Bad Elephant Wrestling. And he does it all in a button-up shirt and a tie.
I mean,
and then on the other side, you have Spider-Cat, who has pulled off unfathomable victories over Game Corp's The Boss. I mean, what else do you really need on your resume? You have beaten The Boss. I mean, so this one, like I said, Jake looks prepared. Look at him here, doing donuts on his way down to the ring.
Putting marks in our mats, absolutely.
Right, but Spider-Cat has beaten Jake's boss. So does that give him the advantage here tonight? We are going to find out.
Yes, we shall. Jake looking for singles gold. As you mentioned, they've had accolades, they've had tag belts, but never had singles gold. Always sharing the glory with most of his Game Corp compatriots. I think he's due for a raise. He's a hard-working intern, and I think if he beats Spider-Cat, the boss might put enough favor on him and really start respecting him. Maybe Jake's going to move up from an intern to an entry-level employee at Game Corp. We will see.
Tom, he had a great match when he cashed in Money in the Bank against Thunder Bandit, and it really looked like he might walk out with the title, and Thunder Bandit digging deep in order to keep that. But if he gets another shot, who says it doesn't go his way this time?
It's true. Spider-Cat, we haven't seen him in action since he lost during Fish Knight's debut, but he's working his way up. Maybe he's going to face Fish Knight again, but this time for the Sparkling Ice Championship, one of the most prestigious titles on the roster. And we're now in the Fish Knight era of the Sparkling Ice Championship.
Spider-Cat with that very athletic jog down to the ring.
Yeah, he doesn't want to tire himself out, but he wants to get there quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I can tell you, all eyes are on this match, especially Dark Joker.
Dark Joker's watching the entire roster, but I think I'm going to have fun sicking Dark Joker on Metroid Mike. The board can have their own hardcore hero in Dark Joker, if you catch my meaning, 21st Century.
Right? Interesting here. Jake going immediately for the top of the cage, and Spider-Cat pulling him back down. Ooh, neck breaker.
Picking him back up, off the ropes, and into the cage. Oh,
into the cage.
That Oxford cotton isn't going to protect you from the steel siding. Nice.
Jake back up. Oh, nice. Oh, look out. Nice little dodge there from Spider-Cat, but he's going to get a bit of a jawbreaker as Jake escapes the sleeper hold and looks like, oh, I thought he was going to climb the cage again, and instead
a corporate kick.
Tricked Spider-Cat into going after him, and then that great kick off the ropes.
And now just taking it, trying to knock out Secaucus' favorite son, Spider-Cat. And flipping him over. Oh, nice forearm from Spider-Cat. You know,
like I said, these two are going to go at it tooth and nail. They are not afraid to throw punches, elbows, haymakers. Jake in the corner, though.
Taking one of his famous naps, as Jake is prone to do.
I thought it was War Games all over again.
And
Look out, Boss's Lariat!
A move.
And this could be the quickest Hell in a Cell ever.
That move has carried other Game Corp members to victory. They do it in order to appease their boss, the most evil character in the video game multiverse. And, kicking Spider-Cat away as they continue to attempt to escape the cage. Wait, big jumping axe handle.
Axe handle. Very nice. Dark Joker doesn't care if he bleeds. I think we're going to see some blood from these two wrestlers before this is all over with the way things are shaping up right now. Here's Jake flashing the leather.
Oh, choking Spider-Cat with those nice loafers. And driving knee into his chest.
Double knees.
And maybe Jake has this wrapped up. I mean, he's strutting like he does. One, and a kick out.
I mean, like I said, the power of those loafers we have seen before, so. Oh,
nice
almost
there.
Going into the cage again and smartly avoiding that, and then springboard drop kick.
Incredible angling there. The athleticism of Jake. Don't let the suit fool you. Spider-Cat getting the advantage here. Drop down, leapfrog, and backbreaker into a neckbreaker.
Neckbreaker. That's a hell of a combo.
Good combo. Good combo.
And again, I think it's kind of smart here. You've got Spider-Cat targeting like the back and neck of Jake, trying to soften him up. I think that's a pretty decent idea.
Hell yes.
I thought he was going for the door, but instead changed his mind. Oh!
Big running knee. Jake looking worse for wear. Spider-Cat
What is this?
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
The figure four. Is he going to make Jake tap here in the middle of this steel cage match?
The answer is no.
No.
I mean, I just talked about how he's working the back and then he goes to work on somebody's legs, and it's a fresh part of the body there. You're probably not going to get a submission.
Spider-Cat needs better follow
just like that. And Jake, I think, taking that a little bit personally, just kicking Spider-Cat all over.
Trying to incapacitate him. Fish Knight in the chat. One would think Spider-Cat, being half spider, half cat, would have a major advantage in climbing out of the cell. You would think that. But Jake, keeping him on his toes.
He did get closer than anyone else so far. But so far being the keyword.
21st Century Fool, you've been working with Spider-Cat, giving him board exclusive training. How do you think he's been doing?
Better than average.
Better than average, right? When do you think he's going to be worthy enough to have a nice suit coat like you and me?
Maybe if he wins this match.
All right, if Spider-Cat wins the match, we will give him a nice suit coat. But he just ate a feast your eyes, going for the pin. 1, 2, and
that's
there you have it. We are going to see Jake versus Fish Knight at the premium Twitch event for the Sparkling Ice Championship. What did you think about that bout, 21st Century Fool?
I'm a little surprised we didn't see both competitors try to escape the cage more. We were talking about how they were sort of locked in there and how, one of them was going to have to find their way out through the door, over the cage. And instead, I kind of feel like they treated it like it was a normal match, which is not the worst thing in the world because we got some absolutely fantastic action. I'm just a little surprised by the strategy from the two of them. It certainly worked for Jake. Maybe Spider-Cat is thinking, had I done something else?
Hey, but Jake, he's a kind soul. Maybe he just decided it was better to put Spider-Cat out of his misery than drag things out. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see. But are we going to see 2 Game Corp victories back to back 21st Century Fool?
Oh, we are.
We are?
We've got JB.
Are you just predicting that JB is going to win this match?
No.
Okay.
I was trying to look. I finally picked a person, and never mind.
Okay.
So JB has about a 50% chance, roughly, Tom, of becoming. Look, Game Corp has been here before. Josh has been the Sparkling Ice champion for a while, but he has not actually gone after a major title in quite some time.
It's true. It's true.
So I do feel like JB, who has been a former BEW champion, has a little bit of a head game strategy advantage. It's like when you make it, when a team makes it to the Super Bowl for the first time and they're playing a team that has already won one. Sometimes just the whole shock to being there the first time sort of plays mind games with you, and you're not quite as ready as you think. So we're going to see if that is true or not tonight, as the Retro King is going to take on JB as JB loses the scooter and hops into the ring.
Absolutely. I appreciate that analysis. Gnome Church calling out the fact that Spider-Cat's pension has been denied. As soon as I brought up giving him an official coat, an official business coat, had it taken away. Fish Knight also saying they are excited to face Jake. Spider-Cat was the first bait thrown at the BEW Barracuda, and that hook is old news. Defiant attitude from the Sparkling Ice champion. I'd love to see it. And then Fish Knight asking, has anyone noticed there are a lot of J names on the roster? We got Josh, we got JB, we got J-Bo, we got Jake. Got 4. Am I missing anybody, 21st Century Fool?
I am trying to think about the rest of the roster. No, I think that's it. I think that is currently it, though it is a fair amount. Oh, look out. Oh, the cape is on backwards. Josh means business.
I thought I was misbehaving. It was coming out looking like Grimace there for a second, but no.
Oh, it's gonna do it again. Don't you worry.
The Retro King, levels above, as he likes to say, wielding that power glove, ready to make everyone pay. And this could be interesting. Both Josh and JB have actually held versions of our world title in the past. They were both previously Twitch champions before that title was merged into the BEW overall championship. And JB had a second world title reign after he defeated Chris. He defeated Metroid Mike after a Money in the Bank cash-in.
That is correct.
Thank you. So, yeah.
He lost to Chris.
Jake saying Cowboy's real name also starts with a J. What are you talking about? Cowboy's birth certificate says Cowboy. And that's how we're going to run with that for the rest of time. But anyway, 2 former world champions looking to get back to the top of the mountain. Who do you think wants it more, 21st Century Fool?
Oh, both of these competitors, their desire for that number 1 contender spot goes to 11, Tom.
Fish Knight finishing their taxes right as Josh's entrance finishes in a nice knee to the face to start this one. Get ready for a collision of big, meaty men here tonight, 21st Century Fool.
Correct.
Oh my God.
Meaty men slapping meat.
Meat mountains. And Josh
targeting. I miss Biggie.
Yeah, he'll be back in some form. I would just love
it. It really is Jay's all the way down, Gnome Church.
Super Dark Joe? Oh my God, we have to have a J Battle Royal.
Yeah. This is getting ridiculous.
J Battle Royal, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to see that.
Yeah, we have to. I think we honestly have to. That is incredibly coincidental, and I am here for it.
Nice jumping elbow.
Big elbow. And Josh really showing off at the beginning of this. JB finally getting back on some action here.
A dominant power bomb. Oh, with Josh saying, nah, as he's pushed.
He got back up, but he ran right into that shoulder block from JB.
And look at this.
And now JB sort of pulling a Josh here.
Is there anything more appealing than confidence? And who exudes it better than JB, 21st Century Fool? Who?
I mean, if you want to talk about, I think we're looking at about 98% of all the confidence in Bad Elephant Wrestling in the ring right now.
And don't forget, this is no holds barred, so these weapon attacks are legal. As JB bopping
the
Josh in the
referee
head.
is not blind.
2. Josh kicks
and
out.
a kick out. Woo! That's correct. Gnome Church reminding us we also have Jom and 20th Century Jewel.
Of course.
So everybody with J names. So if we want in on the Battle Royal, then we're in.
Producer Jekka.
Yes, Producer Jekka. Action figure John Cena.
Apocalypse JT. We're gonna see a pin here.
Big flash from Josh there.
1, 2. Kick out. Gypsy Man.
Yes.
Junder Bandit.
John Cena. Yes.
Josh throwing JB off the ropes and missing with a clothesline. JB saving himself there.
Oh,
and
JB didn't miss.
Showing him how it's done. Nice. JB really taking control of this match with a spine buster.
JB feeling himself right now, and I don't blame him. Josh back up to his feet, but just getting tossed around by the strongest member of Game Corp at the moment. We will not be forgetting Joker. We absolutely cannot do that.
Oh no, we good, don't worry. And a deadlift into
power.
Wow.
This might be it. Josh kicking out.
Resilient.
And smartly rolling out of the ring. Maybe smartly.
And JB chasing him. Here we
go. Not used to seeing this. Big double axe handle from the top to the outside. Oh, what is, oh, no.
Alabama slam off the hardest part of the ring. Do you watch the NFL by any chance? I play fantasy football, so I catch games throughout the season. 21st Century Fool, you also watch, correct?
Yeah. Chris Driss of 1H1J.
1 hour, 1 decision, of course.
Good God.
How about you, Dark Joker? You got a team you're a fan of? 49ers.
All right.
I had a fellow coworker who was Niners obsessed. Niners Nation, as he would say. Here we go for the pin here. 1, 2. And
Josh kicking out again.
Lives to see
the Niners have come close several times.
I remember WrestleMania 31 was held in the 49ers Stadium.
There you go. Oh, here's something you don't see very often. A dragon screw, and Josh goes for a pin.
Too cocky. JB needs much more work. And he missed again.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He keeps trying to get that power glove into play, which I don't, doubt him for. But just coming up empty time and again. And now it's JB up top again. And JB is not missing.
Sometimes I wonder if Josh controls the power glove or if the power glove controls him, Here we go.
Good point. Oh! Well, the power glove might have saved him right there, catching JB's leg. Otherwise, that could have been it. JB looked like he had him set up for something really big. And now coast to coast.
Oh, here we go. All over the ring with these, what do you call them, turnbuckle spine busters?
Yes. Coast to coast, pillar to post, and now gorilla press.
And dropping him flat on his face. Fish Knight, of course, pointing out that we are the greatest sport you could be watching. JB kicking out after that impressive move from Josh. The Olympics are over, so just get back to Bad Elephant Wrestling. What else do you need to watch, 21st Century Fool?
That's correct. speaking of sports, it's hockey time.
A sport that you actually play. He's using your own weapon, 21st Century Fox.
I think I'm missing a stick from my closet, actually.
That is
I'm going to need that back when you're done, Josh.
That is a great joke from the first Pokemon movie, Dimensional Darkrai. Sadly, you triggered the memory of today. We lost the voice actress of Jessie, and Misty died at, I believe, age 46 from breast cancer. Really sad, really unfortunate. You hate to see it. Rachel Lillis, a prolific anime voice actress, but also known for the anime Slayers. But of course, they're the first line of their obituary is their involvement with Pokemon. They also voiced Jigglypuff. 1, 2, and Josh kicks out.
Kicking out again.
You know, a pour one out for Rachel Lillis there.
And another big shoulder block from JB, who is now back in control and going up top again. I have not seen JB go that high risk before. I mean, I understand it's a number 1 contender spot on the line.
He wants it. That's what I asked you at the start of this match. Who wants it more? Holy crap.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you think that's going off brand? Like, I understand wanting it more, but does that mean you're taking unnecessary risks?
Well, we're talking about desire. Josh just hit a Jaeger bomb, and that could be it.
The middle of the ring.
JB kicks out.
And Josh is furious. So furious, he's just going to lift JB up by his head.
And now he's retreating outside once again, and going for another weapon. Anything goes in this match. The only thing that is, the only rule is that a pinfall or submission has to happen in the ring. Nice.
Oh, running neck breaker. JB showing some resilience after getting hit with that baseball bat.
Look out, look out. 1, 2, 3.
He got him. He got him with the roll-up.
My gosh.
I don't believe it.
JB took a little too long to scout out Josh, and it cost him. Josh,
I don't believe what I just saw.
He hit the possum pin, and now he is your number 1 contender to Thunder Bandits World Title. Holy crap, 21st Century Fool. I thought that was a great match, and what an ending. What an ending.
Tom, I'm in shock. I am in absolute shock. I was not that move caught me unaware. I should not have of all the people to make that move work in a time like this, I should not have been surprised that it was the Retro King himself.
True.
My goodness.
We've seen him make the Rock tap out. We've seen him do incredible feats, and now we've seen him possum pin his way to a world title shot.
I really thought after that bat didn't land that, I really thought after that bat shot didn't seem to do the deal that it was JB's match to win, and literally from out of nowhere, that roll up. Wow.
Truly incredible. Well, you have to wonder, is this match going to top it? I mean, it very well could, just on sheer spectacle. It's Heck in a Sec. 3 tag teams going for the right to face the Alphabet Superstars for the Taco Bell tag team titles. I'm really excited for this match. How about you, 21st Century Fool?
Oh, this one is going to be like you said. Like what did you say again with Anarchy? I said pure chaos, but
it's absolute antagonist anarchy.
There you go.
There we go.
I mean, that sums it up right there. One team is just evil, the other is chaos incarnate, and the third is the bad dudes.
Absolutely.
So,
bad dudes with bad attitude looking to bring the pinnacle of 90s wrestling back to the ring. going up against the Wario Bros and Eggendorf. And here they are, Gilgs, Jabo. Jabo made some comments on social media recently saying he's thinking of coming back to the world of the living full time. You know, he usually barters for these appearances to get here from Otherworld, but I think he wants to be on Earth full time, and if he's a tag champion, he'll have to do that. What do you think about that, 21st Century?
You know, I was about to ask because I don't necessarily know all the rules involved with, you know, what Jabo has to barter to be here and everything. Is that allowed?
It just costs him some energy. You know, he has to make a deal with Baba the Witch to come back from Otherworld.
But I mean, let's do it permanently.
Permanently, yeah, there has to be something on the line here. So we're gonna see what goes down here. You know, keep an eye out on future matchups, future developments. But again, if Gilgs and Jabo are wearing the tag team titles, you think he needs to be here every week?
I would agree. I would absolutely agree. Plus, why would you not want to see Jabo every week?
Too true. Too true. And who is going to make their way down to the ring next? Oh, here we go. Hope you got your garlic. It's Wario. It's Waluigi. And there they are.
Looking pumped and ready.
So you may not realize this. Our viewers may not anyway, but they are actually undefeated. Arguably, the most dominant tag team next to the champions are the Wario Brothers. And, I mean, seriously. Fahada. Oh, hey, hello, Fahada. You playing online? We're not playing. We're commentating. This is our eFed. We're commentating on these matches. We're online in that we're bringing you the best wrestling you could ever watch on a Monday. So thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you had a good weekend. Welcome to the stream. What do you think the Wario Brothers' chances are, 21st Century Fool?
Well, like you did say, they are undefeated, which is a statistic that is mind-boggling. When you think about just how good the tag division is, that certainly says something about this team right here. They are going up against the evildoers about to make their way down to the ring in Eggendorf, and the bad dudes have made a name for themselves already. So this one is going to be tough, but I'm going to say roughly 1/3 or 33% is their chances of victory.
I think the bad dudes have 33 2/3% chance winning.
Oh, look out.
That's the edge I'm going to give them. We have the King of Thieves, and what is Eggman's title besides having a doctorate? I know he just likes turning animals into robots. That's his thing. I don't think he's a king of anything. But Ganondorf certainly brings that regal presence to this tag team. Anybody got any Sonic lore that they can explain some of Eggman's? What are his titles? What are his higher acknowledgments? Where did he get his doctorate from? You know, what school did he go to? Did he go to Johns Hopkins? I can't say. Ringing that bell. Here we go. Time for some proper chaos. And Jabo.
We're getting right out the gate.
Thank you for the subscription, Fahad Al Tight. Great to have you here, and I hope you're enjoying the show. So I assume you're playing 2K24. What do you think of this version of the game? Do you like it more than 2K23? Would love to hear from you. In the meantime, please sit back and catch the action. Should I go manual cam, 21st Century Fool?
Yeah, I mean, why not? The cage can be a little hard to, if you can zoom through the cage, that'd probably be great.
Let's try to give our viewers a better shot. We got Gilgs on the outside.
There we go.
There we go. Gilgs locking up with Eggman, and Jabo taking a breather on the outside. Not sure what he's doing. Snake eyes to Eggman on the outside. Fun fact, Eggman's doctor is actually in optometry. He makes all of his own goggles. Hey, that's some lore I can get behind. Fish Knight, really love that one.
Talk about getting behind right now. It is the Wario Bros.
Uh-oh, look at Eggman. Look at him. Look at his goggles. They are not helping him.
The goggles do nothing.
They do nothing. J-Bo getting
J-Bo trying for that like choke slam, that two-handed like choke power bomb that he does. But I think that was an eye rake from Waluigi to get himself free there. And now it's just Wario cleaning house.
Dimensional Darkrai saying it would feel so empty without Tom, the amount of times he said round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Gilgs pinning Waluigi, got up to a 1 count. Eggman in the corner. Ganondorf. You can't have two people in a corner. Oh, Ganondorf bouncing the bad dudes off each other.
Trying to separate the tag team.
Interesting strategy. Seems like it worked a little bit there.
Rock bottom from J-Bo.
And
Wario managed to kick out as everybody was trying to go after Gilgs there. Code breaker from Waluigi. Eggman finally out of the corner. Everybody on the outside except for J-Bo and Wario.
Here we go, J-Bo sizing up Wario.
Oh, Wario blocked by headbutt. And now reversed again. And reversed again.
J-Bo's been in that corner for quite a bit of this match. And Waluigi's stalking Ganondorf on the outside. Oh, I think he busted him up.
I think J-Bo just got busted open on the top turnbuckle there.
He did. Look at him. Oh, bleeding profusely is J-Bo as Wario picks him up and tosses
across
him.
the ring by Wario.
And we got Waluigi taking
now
Ganondorf.
Everybody outside. Big European uppercut. And J-Bo back in the ring and getting around Wario here, throwing him back across the ring into the corner. Big impact there. Oh, look out here. This could be it.
Oh, I thought he was going for a submission maneuver there.
I thought he was too. I was like, everybody's out of the ring. This is the perfect time.
Wario incapacitated.
Not the case.
Eggendorf teaming up on Gilgs over here on the other side of the ring.
Yeah, they're just trading European uppercuts and then a big neck breaker there.
Oh, this is actually, look, the bad dude's being isolated in 2 different areas. The Wario Bros
everybody's
against J-Bo.
Forgetting about the action in the ring as it's just the Wario Bros.
Oh, look at that cockiness. Look at this cockiness from Wario. And Waluigi. Don't remember his name,
now,
I don't like him.
Finally deciding that enough is enough here as they are just going to town on Eggman. All 6 wrestlers outside of the ring in this really narrow corridor between the ropes and the cage wall.
European uppercut city out here.
My goodness. This is just crazy.
Talk about a traffic jam. Another European uppercut. They don't seem to know what to do. There's so little space, 21st century fool.
They're just punching each other repeatedly. The door to the cage is chained shut, so they cannot get that out that way. So someone is going to have to remember that and try something different. Otherwise, this is just a slobber knocker to end all slobber knockers. But yeah, it's the Wario Bros just absolutely teaming up on Gilgs. He's trying to fight his way through both and having a hard time of it.
Who do you think has the advantage at this point?
I don't know if anything or anyone has advantage in this mess. This is just absolutely ridiculous.
You know, Wario and Ganondorf, their size preventing any real movement at the ends of this traffic jam. What they really need to be doing is getting their asses back inside the ring.
J-Bo into the ring. Gilgs out of the ring.
Gilgs is out of the ring. The cage door has been broken. J-Bo posing on the inside, but we've got some action now. What's Gilgs doing?
They didn't even go through the door. They went out the wall. Eggendorf thrown back into J-Bo, and this could be a big mistake because the Wario Bros were in control, but now neither of them at the time were in the ring. And oh, look out!
We got a pinfall opportunity here. 2 pinfalls.
And it's over!
They got it!
J-Bo, like I said, though I really feel like the Wario Bros did a lot of the work there, but in the end, they lost sight of the prize, and Jaba was all too happy to take a already injured Dr. Eggman and just scramble him in the middle of the ring.
Eggendorf has been scrambled. I love that 21st Century Fool. Good call. The bad dudes ready to take on the Alphabet Superstars for the Taco Bell Tag Team titles. I think that was a quality matchup. And now we're going to see an even better matchup, in my opinion. I'm going to be very excited for this bout at our next premium Twitch event. What else do you think? Any thoughts about that? Any more thoughts about that encounter, 21st Century Fool?
I mean, you can let us know in the chat what you thought, but I thought it lived up to everything we were hyping about, Tom. That one was absolute chaos. Gnome Church, I agree with you entirely. I thought the Wario Bros had it. They were absolutely showcasing their skills in the ring, Tom. But that's the thing about a match as chaotic as this. If you lose sight of the guy, you know, who's taken the most damage, or just forgetting to be in the ring, you lose your shot. And that was it. I think they did most of the work.
Too true.
But in the end, you know, you drop the ball and the glory goes to somebody else.
I agree with you, my broadcast partner, Reno. And Fish Knight saying if anything was going to bring the Warriors down, it was gonna be Heck in a Sec. Good call there, Fish Knight. Well, all of these number one contenders are going to face off at our premium Twitch event, which is coming very soon. In fact, we need to talk about scheduling real quick. 21st Century Fool, we obviously posted in the Discord that the board, you and I, would have an announcement. So
and Spider-Cat. And Spider-Cat.
And Spider-Cat, yes. But he's recovering after his match. He's in the shower. Yeah. So we're just gonna do this now. So we are going to be taking off next week, the 19th. There will not be a Mammoth Monday. And then after this episode, we are going to be doing a schedule change. I am in a new employment situation, so Mondays are no longer viable for me to stream unless we were streaming super late at night, like Mammoth Monday starting at like 11 p.m. or something like that, which maybe is not best for everybody who likes to watch the show. We appreciate the dedicated audience that we have. So after this episode, BEW will be coming to you on Sunday evenings starting August 25th, and that episode will be our next premium Twitch event, a kind of mid-stream event before our next big show, which is Graveyard, which will be in September. But we need to figure out our own name, like AEW's Battle of the Belts, WWE's Clash of Champions. We need to think of our own title thing, 21st Century Fool. Something, you got any ideas at the top of your head?
No.
No.
I was trying to do some alliteration with titles, and it was not working for me.
Well, we'll figure
that out. Good to know that Gnome Church says that works for the West Coast. I think he was talking maybe about the 11 o'clock, but go for the gold. Not bad. Not bad.
There we go. We're gonna bookmark that one as a good choice. But
that's definitely on the list.
Absolutely, it is. So, Mammoth Mondays might not happen for some time, but Bad Elephant Wrestling will keep coming your way on stream every week after we take a little bit of a break. So, 21st Century Fool, are you excited for Sunday nights?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's gonna be just as much action as we have on Mondays. We're being very generous here. We are allowing you to actually partake in lesser wrestling events that may be happening on Monday nights.
Yeah.
You will now be able to get your, well, I won't say your fill because it's going to be a little less, but you're going to be able to at least, have a taste of wrestling on Monday nights. But we're still going to be the best wrestling action you can have during the week, it's just going to be on Sundays now.
I mean, hey, maybe the opened up Mondays could we can have some more fool's errands. What do you think, 21st Century Fool?
That's a distinct possibility. We will have to look into that.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thank you Fish Knight. Thank you Gnome Church. Thank you Dimensional Darkrai. Thank you new subscriber on YouTube Fahad Altai. Thank you to Super Dark Joker and Dimensional Darkrai. Did I miss anybody? I think I'm repeating a couple of names, but I'm just so grateful for all y'all. Like you're the best. So we want to acknowledge everyone who came out here tonight. And until our next event, which may be titled BEW Go for the Gold, this has been Tom.
21st Century Fool.
And we will see ya in the future. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, Metroid might get in here at the last second. You can watch the VOD. All right. Good night, everybody.